Okay. Hi everybody, it's me, Jordan here. Now I'm going to talk about how my experience was as a film student at Community College of Allegheny County. Now for those who don't think that filmmaking is something that you either get a doctorate or a master's in, well, that's true. You can't really get a doctorate or a master's in that field, but you usually can get you can usually get some type of I don't know. But let's just say, regardless of what degree you get from it, I had to take filmmaking classes, Jordan says. And let me just assure you that filmmaking class, you think it's like creative writing. Well, kind of like creative writing, only instead of using a pencil composition book, you end up using at the time you usually using a camera recorder. Well, now you probably use a camera recorder or a webcam recorder, whatever, but back then, that's how it was kind of like. And doggy's barking right now. Well, man, Jordan, can't wait to see what your movie's going to be. Yeah, I can't wait to see what your movie's going to... Can't wait to see what your movie's going to be too, Barbie. Well, you don't have to worry, my movie's really good. Well, what about... Mine's a really good one, Jordan. And I put transformations and special effects and edits and an intro and outro in mine. What about yours? Well, you're just going to have to see. And there was this one student, well, we like to call ourselves classmates, but whatever, schoolmate, classmates, whatever term you want to give. There was this one person who thought that she was a mistress filmmaker, if that makes any sense, or a master filmmaker, all because she thought she put transformations and special effects and intro and outros and all multiple edits. She was edit crazy. And then there was somebody else. I don't know if my movie's gonna make it or not. I mean, I know that pretty much. I'm not sure. Well, look, Jordan said, so we don't make it to mainstream, kid. So maybe we don't make it to be mainstream filmmakers. Okay? Just because we don't get into mainstream don't mean we're not good filmmakers. You know. For every producer, director, or writer who works in a mainstream motion picture or television show company, there's about millions of them that work in independents. So I think your film will do good. Well, I think yours will do good too, Barb. I mean, you too, Jordan, but I wonder what our teacher gonna think, what Mr. Henderson will think of it. Well, I don't know what Henderson will think of it, Jordan said, but I'm sure he'll like it. Now, then came time to show the movies, and there were three of us. Now, everybody always liked you to use Veda for the film format when you were in film class. Well, I don't know. Veda got retired, and Veda was apparently put to rest in the 1980s by VHS, just like DVD would eventually put VHS to rest. But for some reason, that was always the requirement. I mean, seriously, what did we just see there, Barbie? Well, I put a lot of intros and outros and special effects and transformations and a lot of crazy edits. Well, you weren't even making a movie then. I mean, it moved, of course, but it wasn't a motion picture in the sense of the word. It was just a bunch of, transformation, special effects, intros, outros, and edits. Did you even pay attention to what we were doing in class? Jordan, you know that my movie was going. You know I'm gonna be the best. Well, Barbie, we're just gonna have to see about that, Jordan says. Well, Ken, I really thought your movie was really good. I mean, some people say that zombie movies are easy to make, but I say they're probably extremely difficult to make, to keep original though. But good job. Yeah, I'm surprised. Thanks. And about you, Jordan? Well, I didn't put any transformations or I didn't cut anything out of mine. I didn't cut anything out of mine, Jordan says. And I really didn't put any transformations or special effects, but I still think it's good. But, you know, Jordan, that's optional and everything. But the class was the subject of this class was supposed to say motion picture with transformations and special effects. Does it actually make it a good movie? And it's all opinion. So I think your movie did good too. So I celebrated because my movie did good. Then Barbie showed up and said, Jordan, one of these days I'm going to be a mainstream motion picture or television show producer, director, or writer. What are you going to be? Independent filmmaker and actress, Jordan says. And if I get in some independent films, some mainstream films, good for me. You're retarded. You are too. Barbie, I actually think that Jordan, I actually think that you can make it. You know, like you told me, thanks for the confidence boost, Ken says. You're welcome. Don't talk to her, Ken. She's stupid. And that's how it was. That's how it was like in film class in the community college of Allegheny County. I'm not exaggerating it. You would think, oh, these are adults, and you would think that adults wouldn't have been as immature as kids or teenagers. But that's true. Some of these adults were actually more immature than the toddlers, kids, and teenagers. So that's about it, Jordan said. I'll see you all.